I downgraded to an iPhone 8, and since you clicked on this video, you're probably also tired of how new smartphones are designed to be stimulating and addicting, just so you spend money upgrading them and then spend hours scrolling and making them more money. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just want to tell you about my philosophy, my anti-brainrot iPhone, and how were these 6 months of using it. So let me start with the problem. In the modern culture of smartphones, people seem to be addicted to upgrading, buying the newest smartphone, the newest iPhone, with the newest features, even though I believe it is not needed. You can replace most things, like the battery for example, which is one of the biggest reasons you would upgrade, or maybe you run out of storage somehow, then you can just pay for iCloud. I used to have the iPhone 11 before this one, and I bought that one in 2019. And not only I did not upgrade, I downgraded to an iPhone 8 about a year ago, and I gave away my iPhone 11, because the thing is I got tired. Phones with bigger screens that are screaming grab me and scroll just weren't for me anymore, because I spent so much time using it instead of doing something else that I really wanted to do, that I actually wanted to do. And using a dumb phone was fun for a month or two, but it's not the most practical thing to do. And it was not about the frugality or any money related issues, I just refused to be part of this weird system. So that's where the anti-brainrot iPhone 8 comes in. It has a tiny 4.7-inch display with huge bezels and a home button even. It has an absolutely terrible battery life. The battery is microscopic compared to the newest iPhones. If you would use this normally, you would need to charge it like 3 or 4 times a day. I charge it only once a day, but sometimes it might be 2. And the good and a bit annoying thing about this is that it doesn't support most of the apps because it has an older iOS. It is on iOS 16.7. Lots of apps you cannot download, and the ones that you can download are really slow. And the phone sometimes can turn off at 30% battery. But that's also a beautiful thing, because it reminds me of older days when you had like the iPhone 4. There were so many handicaps with that one. It makes you appreciate more. It kinda gives character to the phone. The speaker on this one is also terrible. Have to put it on loudspeaker and hold it normally in order to be able to hear what the other person is saying. But these are nice things, you know? Also, as an extra, the camera is kinda aesthetic. It looks a bit older, but in a good way. I'm gonna show you some pictures or some videos, and keep in mind that I haven't color corrected anything. This is actually how it looks like. And I've also added a matte screen protector, so it looks like paper, more like e-ink display. So all these things I told you add friction. And friction is a good thing, because if you're the type of person that's gonna grab your phone and scroll, this is gonna do the opposite of that. It will make you not wanna scroll. It is the anti-brainrot phone for a reason. It will lag, it will overheat, and it will probably turn off in an hour of scrolling, especially during summer. And you cannot see a thing outside. So whatever adds more and more friction between you and the thing you don't wanna do makes you less likely to do the thing you don't wanna do. And that is the goal that this phone achieves. Phones were supposed to be tools. They were not supposed to be things that fill in every empty moment of our lives, and surely not devices that are made to distract us. And you've probably been in the loop before when you want to do things that actually interest you, but you end up somehow scrolling on this thing, and then the day goes by and you say you did nothing, and then you're gonna do the things you want to do the next day, but the next day the same thing happens. But if you have a phone already, maybe a newer iPhone, I wouldn't suggest you buying this thing. It's not fun. I would suggest you to try and dumbify your iPhone as much as you can. Make it more difficult to use. Make it a modern dumb phone. If you want to really go for it, go ahead and buy one. I will leave a link in the description. It's an affiliate link, by the way, if you want to support me. But truly, this one is the closest you can get to a tool. And I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about an actual smartphone. You can call, you can pay, you can use two-factor authentication. So bottom line is, make your phone a tool, or downgrade your phone if you want to. But my philosophy is to try and get away from the system. Try to use it as less as possible and focus on things that I actually want to do. If I would upgrade, I would only get an iPhone 13 mini, I believe, which also is a good anti-brainrot phone. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I hope you enjoyed this one. Tell me about what phone do you use and how you use it, and if you've been in this anti-brainrot journey, tell me about your thoughts. I love reading your comments, and thank you so much for sticking till the end and watching this part specifically. I truly appreciate that. I hope I will see you in the next video as well, and bye bye.